Hi, I'm Lara. I am from Netherlands.
I'm Zara, I'm from Ireland.
I'm Anna, I'm from Poland. Hi, my name is Jamie from the Netherlands. My name is Pelin and I'm from Turkey.
Hi, I'm Peihan from Singapore.
My name is Grace. I'm from America.
My name is Dyson. I'm from America as well.
My name is Ryan. I was born in Korea, but I moved to China when I was like 1 year old.
My name is Seung. I was actually born in Vietnam.
My name is Eliina. I'm from Fiji.
My name is Andrew. I'm from America.
My name is Kachika Lumbaske. I'm from Nigeria.
My name is Sankarshana and I am from India.
My name is Dilara. I come from Turkey.
My name is Elvi, Sillanpaeae. I come from Finland.
My name is Katrina. I'm from Germany.
My name is Jigme and I'm from Bhutan.
Maggie. I'm from Argentina.
My name is Lara. I'm from Bolivia.
I always thought it would be a lot safer than America, which it is, which is nice. Culture is quite different, so I expected that to be a little difficult to adjust to.
I thought the social aspect, like meeting new people, would be difficult, but everyone here has been super open and friendly.
I thought that I'll be meeting more Koreans, but I'm just meeting foreigners right now.
I actually thought it would be really similar to the Korean dramas I've seen before I came here, but once I came, I realized it's not a fantasy world, it's more realistic, and I actually like this version better than what I expected.
I expected to see people all dressed up all the time, everywhere. I also expected it to be pretty safe.
Busy, very crowded, and very, economically doing very well.
I thought that this is a really well-developed country. Actually, I was a little bit afraid that there would be a lot of trashes out the streets, especially Seoul. It's a really big metropolis. But I also had the feeling that it would be really well-developed and technological.
I definitely did think that there were going to be a lot of people and there was going to be a lot of music and art around.
The image I had of Korea was probably very technologically advanced and convenient oriented, as well as the potty hurry culture.
One of my classmates' mother was Korean, and because she's a really kind soul, so I was just warm-blooded feelings towards Korea.
I got into Korea because of K-pop, and because of that I had quite a positive image of Korea before coming here.
I thought it was going to be really crowded and loud.
Yeah, I also thought it was going to be really crowded and really hectic. But I guess it's because we're in Songdo right now that it's not like that.
Before I came to Korea, I thought of Korea as very fast-paced, very competitive country. I feel like everyone is they're in a hurry, they feel like they're running from something.
I thought it would feel more open.
It was a little closed off. Everybody has their own circles, everybody has their own sort of places that they inhabit.
Thought everything would be full all the time, there would not be any silent night.
The biggest difference in my expectations probably has mostly to do with being in Songdo, which people realize is a very quiet city most of the time. It's common for me to be able to go somewhere and not run into many people, which is not something I expected.
I didn't realize how much Koreans love their coffee, and there's Starbucks everywhere and coffee shops everywhere. I didn't realize how big the coffee culture here was.
It's not that they're not social here, but it's less than what I'm used to and what I was expecting.
I guess I expected people to be in Ireland. People are very friendly and they'll come up to you and say hello. But here everyone is very kind of busy and they keep to themselves.
Something Bua and I spoke about the other day is Koreans are very expressive, it seems, through the language, whether it's just like a noise, whoa, or something that you encounter very often throughout the day. And so Bua and I were speaking about it, and she says that since she's come here, she becomes more expressive in that way. So I think that's a really cool difference that you don't see elsewhere.
I thought at first I would love the food here, but I actually had a hard time adjusting.
But no one speaks English. It's really hard to find someone who speaks English.
True.
Everyone here is tall.
Looking like a foreigner, I get stared at a lot, and people tend to default towards not talking to me.
I also thought that there will be more Koreans around, but maybe because we are in an international school right now, like the campus, so there's a lot of foreigners and the Koreans accept us pretty easily, so I'm pretty glad with that. Yeah.
I haven't had that many instances of people being like blatantly racist to me. Maybe a lot of people might have like a different opinion, but I think this is a space I've been a lot more comfortable in. Korea it's really safe. And I say this as a black man who's like 6'2", so I don't know if people are scared of me.
The weather, of course, is like crazy. There's like Sagedor, which I've never seen in India, so that's just something different. The amount of work and effort that the people put in was not something I'm used to over back home in India. People are not as much into K-pop as I used to imagine.
There's like a really nice mix of urban and suburban. It feels more hearty. I was kind of like thinking that it would feel a little more professional or like cold, but it feels homey.
A lot of people are actually really nice to foreigners. I thought they would be a little more closed off, but a lot of people are really welcoming and kind.
It's a cultural thing, how you treat the people. It's very different. You have to get used to it, especially speaking with the higher Sannemal or Noppenmal, because in Germany you do use that too, but here it's very important that you use that kind of language.
People are a lot friendlier than they're given credit for. I think if you ask for help, they're willing to help you. And also, everything is digitized. So as long as you have your phone and you have some sort of internet connection, I think you can truly navigate anywhere in Korea.